amazing conversations like this. So on today's episode, talking to you about marriage, family, and all and that relationship. How long do you think partners should date before them? Now, on this um, document or on this book that has a list of things that I need to talk about, oh my God, and I'm not sure that you guys are ready for this conversation. It's a whole lot, and I know that it's something that is going to intrigue you. So if you're interested in this topic, if this sounds like something that you want to get more insight about, it's something that you want to know about, I want you to stay tuned. Now, I'm not a relationship therapist. I am not a marriage counselor. I'm basically just like you. Now, I basically come here to talk about my experience so far. And yeah, and throughout this period, these are a few things that I've, you know, come to understand about it, right? Now, I've been married for 2 years, just 2 years. I know, right? It's too early for me to start talking about it, but it's never too early at the same time. So yesterday we spoke about it at length. I had questions like, um, how long do one date? How long do I expect to date my partner? How long is too long and how long is too short? Now, on this episode, I'm going to be answering all those questions. Now, no long talk. Let's dive into it. Now, the first point is, how long do you think people should date before marriage? 6 months, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years? How long is long enough to know somebody completely? Because now, let me answer that question. Then you can drop your answers, your questions, your opinion, whatever. You can drop them here, and I'll also look at them, and then we dissect them. Now, I don't think you can ever get to know somebody completely. I don't think you can ever get to know them fully because from coming from a personal place, let's take our marriage. Even when you have friends and you meet your friends and you meet, new people, initially you people will be flowing very well. But when the relationship, whatever relationship that is, gets in depth, you start seeing the other sides of these people that you've never seen before. Now, some people would think, oh, all the while you've been pretending, and that is why we didn't get to know the real you. Now, this is the real you. Now, what people actually do or what they mistake is that when somebody go out of character, especially when you're being triggered, when you go out of character, hello, Jamek, Cruz, how are you doing? You guys drop your questions and I will get to answer. So when people go out of character, we tend to see that as their real character because, oh, you triggered them, they reacted, and then you think, oh, this is your real character, or you've been hiding all the while. That is one. And two, as time goes on, like I said, you get to find out more about this person, right? And even they themselves begin to exhibit character that they didn't know they had. Now, you can't judge a person, right, that you've not had to live with in the same house, you've not had to be with for a very long time, right? Need I digress? When you go into relationship or whatever, you take your time. Now, there's no time limit, whether 2 years, whether 3 years, whether 4 years, to know anybody. Now, another thing is when you meet someone, right? There's there's this chemistry, there's this thing that will tell you, oh, this person is for me. If there are certain things you know that you can work with, if there are certain things you know that, oh, I can actually change about this person. There are certain things you know that, oh, I can actually work hand in hand with this person to change some characters the person exhibits and a lot of that. You take your time and, work with them if you really love them. Now, love is never enough. I'm not even going to say that. That's not even negotiable. Chango, hi, thank you for joining. It's never enough. Now, there are a lot of things that you need to talk about, but then people can tell you they are this, and at the end of the day, they are not. Hi, Romy. Hi, doing Richard. Is it Richards? Thank you for joining. People can tell you, oh, I'm this and I'm that, but at the end of the day, what they are exhibiting, their action speaks different, right? Their action is different. I don't know if you guys can hear me. I didn't check my, okay, I think my connection is perfect. So they would say, oh, um, I didn't know this side of you and all that, but that is not it. So the number of years, the number of months, the number of time that you need to stay with somebody to get to know them is never enough. If you see this person and you feel that, oh, this is my person and I want to settle with this person, then fine, you can go ahead and settle with them. And you guys get to know each other, you guys get to work hand in hand to resolve whatever it is that might come up. Now, my second point, if there's any question, please leave your question in the comments and I'll be here to answer. Now, my second point is, can you really know someone? This is taking me back to the first question that I've answered, but it says, can you really know someone in such a short time? How short is short and how long is long? That's what I want to know. How long is long enough to know somebody, and how short is short enough to know somebody, right? So it's not just, oh, I'm getting to know you because so now you meet somebody, you have preferences. You want to know these things. There's this, they are non-negotiable for me. There are things that I cannot take. There are things that I cannot trigger. So now you meet this person and you begin to talk to them about your non-negotiables and everything, don't you think that person will begin to act in line with what you've said, just so you can finally validate them and then keep them to have on a normal day? You wait. You don't have to. That is a very necessity. Like it's a necessity. You have to have that conversation. How your finances come, how it goes, how financially stable you are. And I'm not talking about women that are or men or after men that would give them at the end of the day. You should be able to bring something to the table or as a woman as well. So I'm talking about generally people that have that people that are matured enough to have that financial conversation without being triggered, without being feeling like this person is being invasive, right? Now the second one is knowing about family background. Do you know, I actually took this one for granted. Like, I didn't take this one seriously at all. Like, I didn't take it seriously at all because you think you're getting married to the person, right? But in real sense, you're actually getting married to their family because a lot of times their decision would influence whoever it is that you're settling for. A lot of times it will influence their decision, and you would have to put the other person in a tight space that you would not even wish to be, because now it's as if, oh, you have to choose, right? You have to choose. Today is actually not encouraging, but we're going to go. So you have to put this person in a situation that the person has to either choose between their family and you. And that is a very bad spot to be in, trust me. So you have to take time to study their family background. It's very, 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 very important. Like extremely important. I didn't think it was as important as it is until I'm in it. And I can tell you for free that it's very important. Now, the third thing rather to know is observe their habits and their lifestyle. Observe their habits and their lifestyle. So take for instance, someone told me that while he was dating, right, he had a lot of women that he was dating and all that. And most women that he has dated are always on the big side, like they are chubby women. And these chubby women come with either one illness or the other. It's either they are asthmatic, it's either they have PCOS, it's either they are, you know, too lazy to work on themselves. So he felt like, okay, he didn't deserve much. So these ones, at least they tolerated him and all that. So he's going to be with these ones. Or it got to a time where, you know, I think the last person he dated had an accident and they went to the hospital. And when they got to the hospital, the doctor was like, no, no, no. Jen Marcos, hi, thank you for joining. How are you doing today? So he went to the hospital and then checked and saw that she had high blood pressure. And the doctor was like, this is going to be like a whole load for him. So that incident alone made him rethink his decision. It made him rethink, his decision. Can I be with this person? Can I not? So, need I digress? What was I saying? Your habits matters a lot. What you eat, how you work out, how you live your daily activities. It matters a lot, right? And too much of everything is bad at the same time. Too much of everything is bad. So when a person does something too much, is very, very bad at the end of the day. Whether okay, they said eat fruit, fruit is healthy, but there's you can't eat it to a certain level. You can't be eating fruit anyhow because they said fruit is healthy for you, right? And if you don't eat it the right way, it's also a problem. So he was saying that that was his breaking point. And let me tell you guys something. When he wanted to settle down, he went for someone that is slim, right? Someone that is slim. Now, that's what I mean by habits. Study each other's habits. Now, number four, another most important point. See how they handle conflict. This point cannot be overemphasized. See how they handle conflict. If they are handling conflict in a way that is very aggressive while you guys are dating, trust me, when you guys settle down or when you guys get married, they're still going to handle conflict that same way. In fact, it might even be worse because this time this person is now comfortable. Matter of fact, extremely comfortable around you that they might do things to you that even they themselves did not imagine they could do, right? John Baba, I said my video is not clear. Okay, let me recheck it. Thank you. I'll check it and get back to you. Thank you so much. 1 second, guys. Let me fix that. I'm not sure. So it's clearer or not. If the video is not clear, let me. So I was at number four, how they handle conflict. Now, handling conflict, people don't even know how they behave when they handle conflict. Yeah, it's not something that some people do not have that self control. A lot of people do not know how to handle it. Personally, sometimes when things escalate, I withdraw. There's this, they said the 3 or 4 ways people handle conflict is either flight, fight. I don't remember the other two, but if you remember the other two, please let me know. People have different ways of how they handle situations like that. Me, I rather, you know, like, because I don't like, I'm not good with confrontation. I don't like, you know, confront me about certain things, or I can't, the heat, the arguments, I can't take it. A lot of times I tend to withdraw. That's one. Now, when somebody that do not know how to handle conflict, somebody that reacts. So I know a lady that when she's angry, regardless of your age, regardless of who you are, regardless of what you do, regardless of whatever, she's going to tell you how she feels and she's not going to filter words. Now, after she has finished reacting, she'll now come back to her senses. That's when she'll now come back to her senses and now want to apologize. By that time, the deed has already been done. She has already said what she wanted to say. She has already done what she wanted to do. So there's literally nothing that can be done about it. But she has said it. So look at how they handle conflict. Now, number five, understanding each other's value. It cannot be overemphasized. This works for me. This doesn't. This works for you. This doesn't. Right. So that's pretty much it. It's like today's episode is not going to be long because I think my network is shitty. I don't know. I think my network is shitty. I'll just do like a 30 minute stream and that's it. Because I don't understand my network. I've been having hormonal acne, even though my face looks smoother like this, but I'm having hormonal acne. So my network is not allowing me. But I think it's blurry or something. So I might just be here for about 30 minutes. So I'm already 90 minutes gone. My network is not keeping what it should give right now. So guys, thank you all for joining. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Don't forget to subscribe, share, turn on your post notification. Okay, guys. Now let me go back to what I was doing. My baby is literally crying. Let me carry her. Let me go back to the room. I might have to pick up my wigs because Mama, you were crying, right? Sorry, baby. So sorry. Mommy was actually very busy. So this is my outfit for today. This is what I wore. This is what I wore. Do you want to eat? You want to eat? You want to eat, eat, eat? Now she's laughing because I'm here. You want to eat? Come, let's go to the kitchen and get food. Come. Yes, baby. Come, come. Yes, Mama. Let's get food, okay? You have to come and fix that later. What is it? Why are you crying? Am I here with you? Am I not carrying you? Hmm? You eat. Hmm? Let's go. Let's go to the room. You want? I remember giving you water in the room. I used to take it. Yeah, come, let's go. She likes water a lot. Just that sometimes, I don't know, she tends to. Mama, sit. Let me take off this hair. Let me take off my wig. I'm coming, baby. Mama, I'm coming. I'm coming, please. Don't stress me. Yeah, come, let's eat. You eat with Mama. Yeah, come. See how there's water everywhere. Daddy will complain that we're leaving water everywhere. Mm. She doesn't like to eat. I don't know what's going on this period. Mm. You want to see a movie? Let's go to the film and see a movie. Mm. Mm, mm, mm. What do you want? You want to watch Miss Rachel? If I put Miss Rachel for you, you will not sleep. And it, mm, it, mm, 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 mm. Why are you refusing to eat? Mm. I take me and you will fight. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You don't want to eat. 60, 56 days. Yeah, 56 days. That's the. Let me ask this question and see. 56 days. Yes, Mama, let's ask and see. Because that movie was really, really, oh my God. It had like, the plot twist was something else. Has anyone seen the movie?